Hello, adventurers of RuneScape. My name is Cooper, and I'll be showing you how to kill Vorkath on mobile with range. So to start things out, I'll be showing you my stats. Nothing spectacular. I do have 90 range, but I was doing this at a much lower level, which means you can as well. Over to the gear setup, this is the lowest tier I'd want to bring. I have full blessed D-Hide, the Salve Amulet EI, that's very important. We have the Ava's Attractor, just to show you can do it with low gear. We have Ruby Bolt's E, we have an anti-dragonfire shield, a rune crossbow, barrow's gloves, and an archer's ring imbued. Over in the inventory, we have also Diamond Bolt's E, a Slayer staff, Bastion Potion Divine, Anti-Venom Plus, Anti-Fire Protection Extended, 3 Prayer Pots, the rest are Sharks, and a rune pouch. Inside the rune pouch, we have Law, Dust, and Chaos runes. The reason for that is we're going to be casting Crumble Undead and our house teleport. Alright, so we'll go ahead and teleport to my house and get this kill started. This is my preferred way of getting to Fremnik. If you have the Elite Diaries done, you can use the Fremnik Sea Boots to get there. That method does have an extra inventory space you'll have to use up though. But I like to come here so that way I can sip my Divine Potion and then sip from my pool to heal up after. So go ahead and sip up, and then we're going to take my Portal Nexus over to Lunar Isle. You can talk to anyone here besides the first banker if you don't have the Elite Diaries done, and they'll send you back to Fremnik. So we'll go and talk to her. Just skip past all of that. And now we'll run a little bit northeast and travel the boat. When you get here, you're just going to run a little bit north and climb over the ice chunks. Okay, and then we're just going to run up to him and poke him, but before we do that, we're going to make sure that our Ruby Bolts E are on, and we're going to double check that our Slayer Staff is set to autocast Crumble Undead. I like to personally drink my potions before the fight, so I'll go ahead and sip my Anti-Venom and my Extended Anti-Fire. You can use the Super Anti-Fire, but just whatever works for you. Super Extended Anti-Fire will be a little bit better for you. So, set up our quick prayers. I'm using Protect from Magic and Rigor, just because I think that'll protect me a little bit more. You can use Protect from Range, because the range and the magic hit about the same. Okay, we're going to wake him up and start the fight. That spiky ball is his ranged attack. The green is his venom. So with the anti-venom, he won't venom us, obviously. He does use his ranged attack a lot. The purple breath is to shut off your prayers, so just click that back on. You do want to keep your health above 32, because that's what his range can hit. And this is his rapid fire dragon breath with acid pools. So all we're going to do is click past his acid pools. I made the mistake of forgetting to turn off my run, so you just do that at the beginning. Once that's over, turn your prayers back on, and then start the fight again. So now you'll see his Dragon's Breath attack, which we're already protected against. So he does have 6 different attacks that he'll use, just randomly. And every 7th attack he'll switch between his 2 specials. So that right there is the Icy Breath, which summons a zombified spawn. All you have to do is click your Slayer Staff. Since it's already set to auto-cast Crumble Undead, you just click on the zombified spawn, and it'll one-hit it every time. During this time, you can also turn off your prayers, but since it's so quick, I usually don't. You can also eat or drink a prayer pot if you need to. With this method, it would actually probably be better to use Protect from Range, since you do have the Antifire Potion and a Anti-Dragonfire Shield. So again, just keep walking, clicking past the acid pools. Okay, so turn your prayers back on and start attacking. And around this time, you want to switch to your Diamond Bolt's E because the Ruby Bolt will do less damage for its proc. So we'll just keep attacking. That's his prayer, so click it back on. And if you're just trying to kill Vorkath for money, he can be a great moneymaker. Granted, I wouldn't use this method here just because it's so inefficient, but it will get you the Vorkath head. Once you start upgrading to better gear, which you'll see in a minute, it'll make it a little bit more efficient and you can start camping him for money. And there's his fireball. You'll want to click out of the way because standing right underneath it will kill you regardless of your health. One tile next to it will also do high damage, which can kill you, so try to be 2 tiles away. Here again, we are just clicking outside of the acid pools and then turning our prayer back on. Okay, and there's our first kill. Again, this isn't the most efficient method just because it's the probably the lowest gear you'll want to use here. So we'll head back to the GE and get set up with our next tier of upgrades. Okay, and now for the next tier of gear, we're going to be bringing full Elite Void, Salve Amulet EI again. This time, we're bringing a blowpipe and an archer's ring imbued, with a switch for Bandos Godsword and the Berserker ring imbued for an extra max hit and to use for the spec. Other than that, though, we're bringing the Ava's Assembler. And then we also have the Rada's Blessing. Any blessing will work. Then the rest of our inventory will look almost exactly the same. So we should be ready for a kill. Actually, I forgot to grab my Divine Super Combat, so we'll be bringing that along with the Divine Bastion Potion, just to help out with our max hit a little bit. One thing you always want to check before you leave, though, is make sure you have enough darts and scales to finish a kill. I'm personally bringing rune darts because that's what I prefer. You can use adamant darts, but your kills will be a little slower. And same thing, this time we're just going to be drinking both of our divine potions before we leave for our kill. Okay, here we are again. This time just turn your run off, equip your Bandos Godsword and your Berserker ring. You can also bring a Void melee helm, I just don't have one, so sip both potions. And then turn your prayers on. I forgot to do this, but you can turn piety on for an extra max hit. So click your spec, and then click Vorkath when he looks forward. Like step out of the way and get both out of the way. Only hit 3, it's not very good, but you know what, we'll continue with the kill. Okay, and here we are about to finish, and he went ahead and shut our prayers off for us. So, pretty quick, it's a very good DPS. Preferably you want to hit a better max hit though. And here we are with our last setup. I'll be showing it's with the Dragon Hunter crossbow and the Dragonfire ward. Again, the Salve Amulet EI, Ava's Assembler. This time we're bringing Ruby Dragon Bolts E and Diamond Dragon Bolts E. They'll just have a little bit more of a max hit. That's mainly the only difference here. If you buy your Dragonfire ward off the GE, you'll want to make sure to charge it before you go. You can just do that by buying some bottled Dragon's Breath. It's about 10k, but it will significantly increase the defense stats of the Dragonfire ward. So we'll go ahead and get back into the next kill. So same thing, we're just going to be making sure our Dragon Ruby Bolts E are equipped, make sure that we have our Crumble Undead set to autocast, and then we'll go ahead and re-equip our crossbow, sip both of our potions, and then turn on our quick prayers and get started. One thing I did forget to do in this kill was switch my quick prayers over. In this method I like to do protect from range because range does have a 32 max hit when the magic has a 30 max hit. Okay, and then around this time we're going to go ahead and switch our bolts over to the diamond. Again, if you walk through the acid pools. Not that big of a deal. It will heal him for up to 10 and damage you around 5 to 10, so it's much better to walk through the acid pools than get hit by his dragon's breath. Okay, and here comes the kill. So if you kill him as one of his special attacks is happening, it won't do anything, it'll just kind of go away. If he does launch a fireball up in the air as he's dying, it will still kill you, so you will have to walk out of the way. That's all I have for you today, so like and comment and let me know what you guys want to see next time.